I'm at the Yard Garden Patio show visiting the Heirloom Roses booth, and Cheryl, I just love this booth every year. It's so beautiful. I love to come see roses just a bit early.
Thank you. We like to give a little tease for what people can expect this spring.
But it is a nice tease because you see these and then you want them in your yard and they'll come out to the shop and come and get roses.
That's right. And at Heirloom Roses at the nursery, we have literally thousands of roses to choose from. And when the roses are in bloom beginning in June, we have almost 5 acres of gardens that you can walk through.
They are tremendous, and you have shrub roses, you have climbing roses, you have rambling, you have the minis, and all those different little gardens to visit. It's just such a beautiful place to go.
Thank you. It really is a nice respite after a busy week. Bring friends and relatives on the weekends. We have places where you can stop and picnic. And of course, there's not much better fragrance than a garden filled with roses.
Cheryl, I bet you even get some bicyclists that are kind of out for a country drive.
We do often. They'll stop at Shampooey Park and then they'll make the loop on Riverside Drive where the nursery is located. They can stop and rest. We have cool refreshments for them. They can relax in the shade and also take in some of the sights of the gardens.
I bet they can put some of those roses in their backpacks too and take them home.
They certainly could.
Well, I know that the sales cottage always has beautiful things in there. You have always great gifts and rose-related items.
We're excited this year. We've just got our new supply in of the things that we've been buying all winter long. So we have a new line of boots. We have great gift items. I hear that William's favorite is the little fire pots that we have.
They were very unique. We really enjoyed our time out there the other week.
That was nice.
Also, you have some classes coming up, and there's actually a class today.
There is. At our Saturday Rose Academy, it's a class that's held once a month. This month, of course, we're focusing on pruning.
Very important this time in our gardens.
This time of the year. And the class is held at 10 o'clock. And what we have this year that's new is we're calling it Saturday Rose Academy, A Year in Roses. And it's a wish book. It actually is a month-by-month guide every month that will give rose care tips. Also, we have a featured rose every class. But it's designed to be able to take notes, write down important tips, and it's usable throughout the whole year.
Oh, it is. You know, you put it in your file for your gardening, and then you know every month what you should be doing because you've done it already. You've helped. You know, there's so much information, so much great knowledge at your place. So you put that information in this book, and then you take it home. But I'm sure if we call, you can just kind of refresh our memories too.
Of course, of course. And you can check out the website. And at the Rose Academy, we're never shy to answer a question.
Oh, for sure.
Doesn't have to be just about what we're talking about that day. We're always happy to help.
Right. So if you go to the Rose Academy, then you can come down to the show, see the beautiful show, see your beautiful booth, or if you come to the show first, you have a great coupon here.
That's right. If you come to the show, we have a coupon, a buy 2, get 2 free roses.
Nice.
Now through March 15th. So it's not just for this weekend. We want people to come to the nursery. You won't see the beautiful roses in bloom like this, but you can get an idea of what the gardens will look like. Use your imagination.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I think we'll be inspired. Please come on down to Yard Garden Patio show and see the beautiful roses and talk to Cheryl and her crew. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Mark Biggie at the Owls booth at the Yard Garden and Patio show. And Mark, this year it's kind of exciting because you guys are really doing a whole new program called Grow It Yourself.
That's right.
So let's talk about that a little. What does that mean?
Well, it's amazing how much that you can grow in your own backyard and how simple it is. And so that's just the message we're trying to get out to everyone. There's all sorts of fruits and vegetables, things you can grow in your own backyard. Have fresh fruit to eat right out of your garden.
Yeah, you know, it seems to me that being in this industry so long, people get a little intimidated with vegetables, but really there's absolutely no reason to.
No, and it's easy and it's fun. And
it is easy.
Really rewarding.
Well, it is rewarding, and not only, here's one of the examples that you guys have. This is what?
Yeah, tomatoes.
And how much is this one?
That's $4, and that's about a pound of tomatoes we just got in the store, $4.
And so if I plant my own 4-inch plant that I could buy at Al's for, $2 or $3, how much would that produce?
Usually you're looking at about 20 pounds of plant.
So this, with 19 more containers,
right?
That's $80. Yeah. And for a little bit of an investment, for some plants, a soil, a little bit of fertilizer, you can really save money in a whole season on vegetables.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, it's much less expensive to grow your own.
Well, so now we've talked about how easy it is. Now, tell us how we can make it easy with wonderful things like this garden box.
Yeah, this is an earth box, and it's a little bit different than your regular containers. All you have to do is fill it full of soil. And then it comes with a couple of little fertilizer packets, and you just mix the lime in the soil, and then you sprinkle the fertilizer right on top, and that's all you have to do for fertilizing the whole year.
And I love that the watering thing is so easy, because you see this tube sticking up.
Right. Well, it comes with, we have this little tarp that fits over the top, and that helps to hold the moisture in, and that just fits over. You actually plant
So you just put it right onto it. Oh, look at that. You cut the holes in.
Yep. You just plant right into it, and then this goes over the top. Poke a hole in there, and then you just water.
And that's where you water. So you actually could, even if you're going to be gone for a couple of days, you water it well. It's not going to wilt out quickly like it would in your vegetable garden in the lawn or in the yard outside.
Exactly. It's a self-watering container.
Well, you know, there's all kinds of options for containers. You guys have these great pre-made raised bed containers at Owls.
Yeah, the raised beds, and this is really popular because you're just putting a nice, attractive gardening bed in the middle of your flower bed.
Yeah, and they really will hold surprisingly a lot of vegetables in that small space.
Oh, they certainly can. I mean, you can grow, you know, just use your vertical space with some nice trellises, and you can grow vertical with your cucumbers, a lot of things that usually sprawl over the ground.
Yeah.
And then grow your lettuce and other crops right down below.
And you know, you could even put a fruit tree in there. If you had like really bad soil and you didn't know what to do with it, get a raised bed, put a fruit tree in it.
It's great.
Very easy. Another thing I wanted to discuss with you is blueberries.
Yeah.
That's another thing that people, you know, they get so expensive. Now,
yeah.
during the season, you can get them for maybe $3 or $4, but when you're, I mean, for the fruit, which is right here, for this much now, probably $6, $7 for that many blueberries.
Right.
If you have your own plant, how much do you get from that?
Once it's established, you know, it gets a little bit larger than it is right now.
In about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, you get about 13 pounds, actually, blueberries per plant is what they say you can produce.
And easy, again, an easy plant to grow.
Not only that, they look great in the yard. You know, it's something that's beautiful. They bloom, they have great fall foliage.
And anything that has beauty and you can eat and get nutrition from is great. So now yesterday, Mark, you did a giveaway, didn't you?
Yeah, at the Yard Garden and Patio show, we were giving away pansies to the first 3,000 people that came in. We're just trying to get everyone excited about the color, you know, because spring is just around the corner.
It's bursting out all over the place, you know, so I certainly would invite you to come down to the Yard Garden and Patio show today, visit the Owls booth and Mark and his great staff, or go to any of their 3 locations, which are all wonderful. You know, get your vegetables, get thinking about your garden, but also don't forget the color, and spring is right around the corner. Thanks a lot, Mark.
Yeah, thank you, Wayne.